Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
Tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this section.
Aquí lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes porque tú eres un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes porque tú eres un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes porque tú eres un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes porque tú eres un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes porque tú eres un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Remember, we don't talk about. What's going on, my people? Once again, it's your boy. As always, Nolo Boy, Hashtag that red cup is always with me. What's up, my people? We back in the house. We call sports, we call golf. We excited. We ready to roll. We got a lot of topics to talk about. But first, what's up, Miguel? What's up? Talk to me, man. What we got going on?
Going on. Did everybody hear me? I hope everybody hears me in the chat. If you can't hear me, please let me know. Everything's good, bro. Everything's good, excited. You know, more golf. Talk about golf. So the people with my boy, and then let's see if people can learn something with golf. And then don't forget, right? Golf is life. Life is golf.
All day, every day. So we out here making it happen. Just double checking everything. Hope everybody's doing good. We making it happen. Whoa, I'm sorry about that. I could hear myself like 3 times. Anyway, so once again, we out here. We call golf. We got the Olympics going on, which is the hot topic today. The Olympics. You already know I lost my sleep over that Olympic. I was on it. We're going to talk about the LPGA FedEx Cup, the Wyndham for the PGA, and we're going to talk a little bit about LIV. Nothing's going on until like later on, not this week, but the following week. But we're going to mention it just to remind you guys about it. We're going to put our picks for the ladies on the Olympics out there once again, just in case you didn't see it. We're going to bring it back to you, all right? So, Miguel, we cannot move forward without our sponsors, right? Without them right here. As always, QV Ventilation. Let's go and check them out, my people.
Quality
All right, and remember, se habla español. Hey, ladies and... Hey, if you can hear us perfectly, please give us a mic check right quick just to check up on it.
Thumbs up or something.
Thumbs up. Just double check for us. We are greatly appreciated, all right? Moving forward. The Olympics, man. The world #1 player in the Olympic arrived. As always, first time that he makes it to the Olympics, and he comes out with the gold. We still don't get it. We're trying to get it. It is crazy. Oh, yeah, overall. Miguel, what you got on this, man? What's your take? I'm going to give you the floor, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pounce it after that.
Well, first of all, shout out to Scheffler again. What is it to say, right? I had written down some facts and some things about this kid. Obviously, 16 wins already on all the events that he's played already. He played 16 events. He won 6 of them already. Now, I don't know where did he pick this. This is his 7th win. I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Is it a win? It's a win, right? So,
Correct.
You know, he's always still in there. You know, top 25. He got 15 of those. 16 cuts. 16 events. 16 cuts. You know, what are we really talking about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's first in FedEx points, 5,993. You know, it's tough to get up there already in this much events. He won $28 million up to this year. He's trying to do 35, I guess. He gets a goal there. But just recapping all his wins just this year, so people can just know what he had done. On the Century, he got tied for 5th. So that's the first one of the year. The American Express, he tied for 17, right? The Pebble Beach Pro-Am, he tied for 6. And then he goes on to the Phoenix Open, ties for 3rd. So we've seen that he's always in contention there, right? The Genesis, he goes tied for 10. And this is where he turns on in the middle of the season here. Arnold Invitational, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. I went there. We got videos and video. He takes first, right after, tournament after, the Players, first. The Children Houston Open, second. He goes to the Masters. He wins the Masters, #1. He goes to the RBC next tournament. He wins that coat, that jacket. He goes first, right? And the PGA Champion, he ties 8th. He goes to the Swap, tied 2nd. The Memorial Tournament, he goes first. He wins that. He goes to the Open, ties 41st, and then he goes to the Open, tied 7, and then obviously the Olympics. He's a gold medal. He went to the Olympics. Listen, all these events, he's won them already. You know, like, what else we was gonna think, right? Obviously, a lot of people are going for their country, and I love that this tournament's not for money, that they can play for just like bragging rights and what it's really for. He went out there and closed it up again, man. Of course, it's not that hard for him, to know that he definitely could have won it. Obviously some mistakes from the other from Rahm, he was there. Leewood, he was there right next to him. They could have won it, but when you have Scheffler there, funny thing is they didn't even go for a playoff, not even for none of the 3 divisions there, which I was like so surprised. It literally went 18, 17, 16 or something like that. I think that was. So shout out to him, once again.
Yeah, this year it didn't go to playoffs, but
No, it went 1, 2, 3. Normally, you would have at least, there was so much people in those numbers and those ties that it literally just fell right in place, right? It was like, what the heck?
Everybody was expecting a playoffs between at least
Fleetwood and him.
Fleetwood and Matsuyama. So
At least.
at a minimum. So let me in our show, right? We like to educate at the same time that we give our opinions, right? This is just a different show,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
That's what we do, and that's what the feedback from you guys has been that's the part that really attracts people, which they don't know everything. So first of all, these players don't get randomly selected, right? They get to the World Golf Rankings. So the qualification total of participant at this course at this event is 60 for the men's, and 60 for the women's. All right, it's the same thing for both of them. All right, so the Golf World Rankings has the top 15. So the top 15 of each gender qualified. The only key to that is that if you have more than 4 in the top 15, the first 4 can go. All right. So the other thing is a guaranteed participation, which is with the geographical regions such as Africa, the Americas, Asia, Europe, and the ocean. Also, the host nation must have at least one competitor in there. All right. Most golfers from one of the Olympics, like the one in 2016, kind of withdrew, but I will gonna get into that in a second. So once again, how to qualify? We call sports, Miguel. Nolo boy, how we qualify for this? World rankings, top 15, and then from that point on, they start taking people all the way through. This year, the U.S. was with 4, and I don't know if there was another one right behind it. I gotta double check that out. But definitely the most participants were from the United States. So on top of that, let me give you back to the historical side of it, right? So this historical side comes as such. So in 1900, the golf was introduced to the actual Olympics. So it was in Campaign Club. Actually, it was in Paris. All right. So it's kind of crazy that this one we have it in Paris. It's back in Paris. It's just coincidence.
Yeah.
It's coincidence. So back then it was only 36 holes for the men, and it was a back-to-back. So you finish 18 right now, and then you start right back again in the first hole. So back then it was just 36 holes in the same day. So for the women's, it was 9 holes, and it was the next day after the men. Also, it was crazy because for the women's, it was men. It was total of 22 participants, men and women. So it was really, really, really narrow field. So that time The first place was Margaret Abbott, and then the other one was for the men was Charles Sands, who won by 1 stroke. The female just took over in her division, in her category. It's crazy how everything jumps now for the 1900s, and then jump to the 1904, which was celebrated in St. Louis for the first time. Fun fact on that: the first time that an Olympic Games was celebrated outside Europe was in 1904, and it was in St. Louis here in Missouri. So on top of that, there was a couple of things making it difficult. There was the Russian and the Japanese war was going on at the same time, so participants kind of didn't want to make it happen. So they only showed up like 77 participants for this one, and this is the mind-blowing number. 74 of them was from the U.S. The other 3 was from Canada. That was it. Who showed up? Nobody came in from Europe. So, and it was crazy because us and the people, right? We think that LIV has like a team concept, and it was originated by LIV, right? They made that up. No. They didn't make that up. It was actually established on the 1904 Olympics that it was a team concept and then an individual concept. So don't get that twisted. It was already established. The only thing that LIV did was just evolve it and kind of make it their own. Okay, so that was the first one. So the individuals and teams from Canada, the George actually in this one, in the 1904 there was no female competitors. It was all males. So from Canada, actually with the 3 that Canada brought, and 74 from the U.S., the actual one that won it was George Lyon from Canada. And the team that won it was the U.S., was Western Golf Association. So they showed up and they did their thing and they won that competition. So it was really, really, really good back then. But from that point, I'm giving you history right here for you to understand how big the Olympics are in golf. From that point, it took 112 years to the Olympics, to golf to go back to the Olympics. It was actually discussed in 2009.
And then it was in 2019, right?
Yeah, it was discussed first. It was voted for it to come in 2009. So whenever they voted, they had to go ahead and kind of like give them a demonstration. This is how it goes. This is how we want it to go, and then give them like a plan and show them for them to agree that in 2016 the Olympics was actually going to come back. Well, the golf was going to come back to the Olympics at 2016. So it's extremely, it's extremely important, because that is what we right now are benefiting from, stuff like 112 years. And then it was discussed in 2009 and it was effective until 2016. So 2016, I can be certain that from here on, golf is going to be in the Olympics. That is a guarantee. That is a long time. That is a guarantee, hands down. So the format.
Not just that.
Go ahead.
They're gonna carry it in between like a real. They're gonna treat it like a real. They don't even know where to put it no more. Like a major. They're already gonna get feelings for it. They're already getting feelings for it, because the way that crowd, over 30,000, that crowd on started rooting for it, because they root for everybody. There's a whole bunch of people there. So just remember, it's not for money, right? At this point, it's only. It's not for the money no more. It's out of the good of like, okay, let's go out there, see who's the best. Nothing on the line. My country versus yours. It's a little more powerful now. It's going to fit in there with the major or something like that.
Yeah, and it's 120 competitors, 60 men, 60 women, right? And the way it plays, it's like a regular PGA tournament. You got 72 holes, 4 days, all right? 18 holes each day. That's it. At the end of the day, Whoever is in the top gets the gold. Second, and if they're tied in second, they go to playoffs, and whoever loses from the playoff get the bronze. So that's how it goes. It goes to playoff. It's sudden death.
That's pretty cool.
That is like outstanding how it works. So coming back to the first one, I would say the first one, the official first one, even though 1900s was the first, but with this perfect setup, everything nice and tight, was in 2016. The only problem of 2016, remember, in 1904, the problem was that the Russia and Japan was kind of on war. They were on war, so only participants from the U.S. and Canada came in. In this 2016, the problem was the Zika virus. It was all 100% going full. Nobody understand it, and most participants actually withdrew. So we had 21 men and 6 women withdrew from the field. Okay, just because of that, it was held in Brazil. It was outstanding turnout too. So overall, the tournament is a success. In 2016, the first gold medal per se in the Olympics was given to Justin Rose. Not given, but Justin Rose earned it. From Great Britain, for those who don't know where he's from. Then Henrik Stenson got the silver from Sweden, and then Matt Kush, he got the bronze. Kush. All right, so just keep in mind that everything on the Olympics, you see it right there, but it's kind of practically new. That's why everybody is so excited about it. So this is our third tournament, right? Because it's every 4 years. Everybody understand this. I'm not going to insult nobody. Intelligence on this one. But so you got to understand that every 4 years, Olympic comes. Now it's official. Golf will be there. Also, for the woman, MB Parks got the gold from South Korea. Lydia Ko, silver from New Zealand. And then Xingxai Feng got the bronze from China. So understand that this is something extremely new. Everybody is so pumped. Everybody's excited. Even players that didn't want to participate, now they're participating. In 2016, Rory didn't participate, but guess when he participated? In 2020. And guess when he did it again? 2024. All right, so
and he would continue,
and he will go at it
into at least 2 more years if he can.
Yes. So please double check it out. Keep us moving forward. And we will make it happen as far as in the Olympics. Now,
by the just one more before we leave the Olympics.
Shoot him.
If 4 years from here we have all these people following us, right? We'll probably get innovated, and we'll keep on going with our innovations here. And we call sports. And when we get big, right? If one of our sponsors in 4 years from here is going to be in California, wants to sponsor us, I'm just calling it out right now. They can do that for us, and we'll go over there live and probably shoot it from California, because 2028 is going to be in California. So just in case our sponsors wants to something live over there, we can do it probably next year. Is there any chance? Maybe.
That will sound great right there. All right, from the Olympics to the tournament that is coming up right now. All right, the hottest thing. I just don't want to leave the Olympics, man. There was so much going on there that it wasn't even funny, man. Like,
oh yeah, the end was the most.
Yeah, it was.
I think one of the best.
Scott and Joan Ram, man. You know what? I hope
a lot of people got cold feet. People got.
He had it in the back nine. Starting the back nine, he had it. He was 4 strokes ahead, and then everything just decimated. And he can't even explain it.
Hold on, I got a comment here.
What's up? What you got?
This person, I have to shout him out for sure. This is Jaffe, but this is one of my dear pieces of my heart. I love you, Jaffe. And then Percy says the volume is good. So, pero Jafet, thank you. Gracias, papito. Te amo. Te voy a llamar ya pronto.
Here we go. Here we go. So, Miguel, before I move forward, because
That's my nephew.
I know he is. So, before we move forward, the dismantle of John Rahm, what you got to say about that before we move forward? And not him.
Listen,
it was not only him. It was let's make it clear.
It's a whole bunch. Listen, at the end of the day, it does. There's a pride in your heart, right? There's something in your heart that says that represents a whole. There's a lot of people that get attached to sports and what in the entertainment world. There's you pick out your favorites, right? But when you're representing your whole nationality, what you are, where you're from, you kind of have all these people on your back, right? Here, you have these people on your back, and you want to win this for them. So there's a sense of pride there that takes it. So what I'm trying to say is that it creates a lot of pressure. Believe it or not, they're saying, "Oh yeah, it's an event. Yeah, we play this much event. We play signature events. We play, major events." But you have to have, in fact, you've never played for nothing, but only your country represents your country, right, or where you're from. So that for me, you put that on my back, right? We're proud, in Puerto Rico, they're proud to put everything, right, every other success, and have it on your chest, right? So I'm sure everybody had a chance to put something on their chest to win this gold medal and to say that you're Olympian, you're a winner, you're a gold medalist. There's some pressure there. So when it comes down to these holes, you think golf is just in your brain. You can have all the skills in your world, but when it comes to golf, it's in your brain. And once you feel something, you think something that's off or whatever, it will transparent on your golf game. It was just all pressure. It's all nerves. It's all caught up in the moment. He was 4 shots ahead, right? It's all caught up in the moment. You got to understand that you're representing more than yourself when it comes to this event. So, they all. And listen, McIlroy went through that not too long ago. So, a lot of people go through that. Imagine if we had to play and we had to support our kids with this career, right? It would be stressful here, right? It would be. So I'm sure that just nerves and pressure, they can build up to those last moments. But that's what you live for, right? You live to learn.
Oh yeah, and it's extremely, extremely like to the T. Like you represent more than yourself whenever you're up there. All right,
yeah,
and your pride, your country. Everything like it. Well, you saw Scheffler out there like in tears with national anthem. Like it's something of another level. Obviously, here we call golf, we can only imagine that, right? But it's something else, and it's outstanding to see that the golf is really, really strong on the Olympics, and then it will keep moving forward. So. Shout outs to all 3 of these candidates right here and the ones that were in the fight and definitely could have medal. And like I told Miguel, Matsuyama can be a little bit like mad because he had a chance of silver or gold, right? And all that, but at least he got a medal. You can ask Rahm or the rest of the field if they will get the bronze medal, they will get it in a heartbeat at least. All right, so. Matsuyama, I know that you're probably gonna go for the gold here 4 years from now. So good luck, just make it happen. Shout outs to Japan, New England, all these people, and the U.S. for winning that. And war number 1. I don't know what to do with him, Miguel. I don't know what to do with him no more.
On top of everything you just said, you got to think about it. It's only 4 years. It's not like every year you play the tournaments that you play in and your example. This is only 4 years. Maybe 2 more times you can play this because you're out of age now or your body's not functioning. So who doesn't want to take advantage of that and make that special? There's not a lot of people from now, that can take every 4 years. It's only every 4 years, so you can play at least, I don't think, like 4 or 5 times if you ever even get to that chance.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's something to think about, right?
As
It's
as
not
long
like it'll be guaranteed.
as long as you up there in the rankings, you're gonna
Yeah,
get
so
it.
you gotta.
So it's
That's an event that's gonna be for a long time.
oh yeah, most definitely. I'm extremely proud of how everything came out. Shout out to friends.
Yep.
They was out there really supportive. So we there's nothing else to say. Oh, the course, Le Golf. Oh my goodness, talk about beautiful.
Le Goff.
Yeah, it
Not
was.
the Goff, Le Goff.
Yeah, it was beautiful out there. The rough were rough. Okay, so you had to be in the fairway to actually do something out there. But once again, great outing. There was some drama in there at the end. Man, I can't even say too much about it because there's nothing to critique about it. It was great. It was great. Overall,
It was
great.
excited. It was excited. Yeah, at the end it got down to the wire.
Yeah, it was. So from the actual Olympics for the men Olympics round to the next tournament. All right, next tournament it will be the Wyndham champion Lucas Clover won it last year, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to repeat this time. So with that being said, let's go ahead dive into the picks right now, and then from the picks we give our little insight about. Actually, scratch that. Miguel, tell these people why the Wyndham is one of the most important ones in the whole PGA Tour. Tell them why.
Yeah, listen, because this gets you this is one of the end of the seasons here, right? One of the events to get you into St. Jude. This is to get you into the St. Jude to be those top 70 in the FedEx playoffs. So right now, this gets you into this. If this is the last event that can get you into this playoff, right? Only 70 are going to compete into this FedEx playoff coming up here now. Okay, so this is definitely a big event, right? That somebody has to win it, right? You get exempt for next year as well, and after all, it is 7.9 the purse, so that means the winner's gonna get
only.
Yeah, only the winner's gonna get at least 1.2, so close there. You know, that puts your career up there, right, with 1.2 mil.
You already know
So that's pretty much. This is probably getting down to the wire here of the season, and there's only a couple more events. There's 4 more events on the playoff, and then they go into the fall, which they have, I think, like 4 or 5 more tournaments, and that's it, right? It's 36, I think, altogether, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So this one's is pretty much to get us some. You get some FedEx, you get some points here, right? You want to be on that. It gives you an opportunity to go into the next one to play the St. Jude, and that's what you want to play, right? So that's really important. And Glover won it last year. I don't even think he's in this one actually this year, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't see him on there.
I didn't see it on there.
And then we have to. How about the Olympic picks? Are we going to pick the girls, or are we going to do that after everything?
Here in a minute, we're gonna jump on that. So, right now with the Wyndham, what you got for as far as picks for this tournament, Miguel?
For my picks, you want to do 1-on-1, or what do you want to do?
No, all three. Shoot all three.
Okay, my first pick was I went down the list, and I think he did really well in the Olympics. This is the only reason I'm gonna pick him. This is why I'm picking him. I think he can do something.
Okay.
His name is Hungar Nikolai. I don't know if you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know him.
Right.
Shane Lowry. I gotta go with Shane Lowry. McElroy's not out there representing Ireland. I'd take the other guy, Shane Lowry. I hope you do something. He's number 10th in the FedEx. I think he's still there. So winning that tournament with Rory got him somewhere, and I think on the tour and other tours, I think he won. So okay. I'm gonna go with Lowry, and then my third pick is Thomas Dietrich. I think he did really well too in the Olympics.
Okay.
So I'm going for people that did good this week because I think it's going to transfer to the next this week coming up, and that way they can get into the at least one last push to get into the FedEx here.
To get to the FedEx. All right.
Yeah.
So
What you got? Who you got?
so me, I got. I gotta go with my boy Batia. My boy gotta go out there and get his revenge from the past tournament that he.
Oh,
that,
you did pick them.
Yep. And my boy Batia in there. Um,
Okay.
Second to him, I have D Man. I don't want to
You
mess
get-
up his. Side.
Will Salatoris?
I got Salatoris as well, and I don't want to mess up his name. That's why I didn't say it because I gotta get one of my guys from Korea. So I got Saiwon Kim,
Oh.
Salatoris, and Vatia are my 3 picks for this tournament. Okay, all right, those are my
In case
3.
anybody want to bet on them.
Yep. I didn't check the FanDuel. I will give you that later on next week. Definitely will bring that section up. So biggest thing once again, like Miguel said earlier, the biggest thing out of the Wyndham is the first 70 qualified here, and from here you're gonna go to the playoffs. Right now, whenever you start seeing the tournament, if you log in or if you passing the channels, and you stop and you see like in the corner, you're gonna see a box, and the box is gonna be either green or red, and it's gonna tell you like it's gonna be like with the FedEx Cup logo, and if he's green, it means that he's certified and he's within the 70. If it's red, he's way out. So
He's automatically in.
yep.
So,
If it's green,
all 3,
it's
yep.
in. If it's red, he's out. So 70 and lower. So this tournament is kind of unique because you are kind of rooting for the winner or whatever, but you paying attention to the ones that are barely gonna make it, and it usually ends by a putt at the last minute. If somebody just does hit some balls like crazy, like the wrong way, and kind of have a meltdown, that is out. I'm telling you, this tournament, first place is important. Obviously, whoever wins it, but his unique side is that 70. That 70 rank is gonna go crazy. Miguel, what you got?
No, I think, yeah, exactly. So it starts off at 70, but then when you pass from the St. Jude, right, it starts off at 70. But then it starts off, then there's a cut for the BMW top 50. And then you go for the Tour Champion, and those are the top 30.
Oh yeah.
So and now the Annies went up. They're now competing for 18 million.
It's just starting right
Okay.
now. Now's whenever the FedEx Cup comes around. Now is when it really gets interesting. So if you don't watch too much golf or you just barely getting into it, yo, buckle up because it's about to get interesting now. So
Yep.
go ahead.
Yep.
From
you go ahead.
from the Wyndham, we're gonna move out to the FedEx Cup just to let you know where the points are at. A quick recap on this. Didn't move the Olympics, winning the Olympics. It doesn't give you FedEx Cup points. It doesn't give you nothing. So it's the same ones from last week. The only thing I just want to make sure that you understand that the ones on the run on this is actually the Scheffler and Scheffley. All right, Professor X and that boy Scotty. All right, so the number 1 in the world going at it with the field. So it's not even right now. It's not even close. Okay, so the window is closing. I think nobody gonna catch Scotty, but Professor X is proving me wrong. Even though he had a meltdown in the Olympics, because he could have had that back to back.
He
could have had
he's
that
the
back.
closest right now.
Yeah, he could have had the back to back. However,
Remember, you get points at these 3 events too. You get high
Yep.
points here.
so we will see. Scotty's not here, but Scheffler is not there neither. So Scheffley's not there, but Scheffler is not there either. So They're not.
It's
So
going to be a good race.
so it's not gonna be nothing going up or nothing on points right now. So if he wanted to catch him, this like events like this is what Chefley has to come around and get. So all right. So actually, Chefley, not Scheffler. So all right, moving forward from the FedEx Cup, we're gonna go to Pepatos. How you say it again, Miguel? Pepatos Charcuterie. All right, with our next sponsor, Pepatos.
Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. The Security box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The Security is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And remember,
Remember.
se habla español. All right, so here we go. The LPGA this past weekend, everybody was focusing in the Olympics, but the LPGA was still running. So this week was the Portland Classics. Let me see if I can not kill her. Juntanguram. She won.
Good try.
I tried. Gorham. That's that part. That last part is what kill me. Yutanu Gorham. Gorham. So she listen. At one point on this tournament, and the last day, there was about 5+ tied at 20, and a 22 was actually the one score to win it, but it was close from top to like from the first place all the way to like 8 or 9. They all had a chance. However, the one with the shortest drive, usually listen guys, you don't have to be a great bomber out of the tee to make it in the pros. You gotta be a great second shooter, meaning the approach to the hole. If you are legit on that and you pretty much standard, which that's what she is a killer. She finally wins another one. Previous to this one, on 2020, she finished third. That was her best finish in a long time. Last time she won a tournament was in 2018. So it was special. Her mom was there. Her sister that actually competes also was there. So it was out of this world. The 2013 Rookie of the Year. She did it like no other. I was so impressed. I saw the highlights because I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was jumping from the Olympics here and there, plus daily stuff that kept getting me back. So I got a quick glance of it, and it was outstanding. It was a dog fight for that trophy, and I'm extremely happy that she got it, Miguel. What you got about her, and what you got for the people, man?
Okay. She's only 20 years old.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy that she already won, right?
This is her
she's
third
already
one.
ranked. Yeah, she's already ranked now, right? Already, so not too no. Does she? No, that's it. I think I written down the wrong information. But she is actually, she's listen, the girls are good, right? We said them. We think that we see girls and that they're little. I don't know why they don't. Like, a lot of people don't go out there and watch them a little more, and it's like in every sport, right? The men go play the basketball, the WNBA. It's like you're gonna see a few, but in golf, girls
don't bring that one because this year the WNBA is up there.
No, for sure. That's what I gotta. For these girls to go out there and compete on a high level too, it's really unique, and it's tough to play this sport, right? Mm-hmm. As a man, it's a mental. I'm assuming as a girl to play golf is not that easy, So shout out to her big win this already, her third event already.
Yep.
Already third win already.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, it's not hard to be a professional and win in any sport. more or less golf. So
there's
listen, shout out to the winners. They're winning.
there's good players. There's good players that do not win. All right.
No,
So
for a long time.
there's players that only win once and that's it. So you gotta keep grinding it all the way through. But it was a great outing in Portland. She shot a 67, a 69, a 64, and a 66 on the last day to win by 2 shots. And it,
22 under.
Yep. Mm-hmm. She was pretty good at the last hole. She was almost bogey free in the last hole. She actually bogeyed it. But she didn't need it. She won comfortable, but she wanted to go ahead and get that no bogey, that clean sheet on her.
In fashion. She wanted it in fashion.
All day, every day. All right, moving from that, everybody knows that whenever they play in the LPGA, they're playing for one thing only. It's the race to the CME Globe. So this is almost like the men's. I don't see nobody catching Korda. Positions like from like 4th down. They are kind of like they switch a lot. They up and down. A lot of them. Lauren, the one in 5th position, she actually competed on that one, and she was, I think she finished like 18 or something like that, or 17. So she didn't do that good. She went down a little bit on points or whatever. But hey, it's part of it, man. The race to the CME Globe is no joke. No joke, but I think Korda got it. What you think about Miguel, about that?
So here is the top 60 that earn the points that's going to get an automatic chance to go for this. And what they're going for is the purse is $11 million. This is probably one of their biggest purses for them, right? So It's $4 million. This is an important one for them guys. So imagine, on even that side as a woman to get $4.something million. It's a good tournament, and it's almost like the FedEx guys, right? It's same thing, almost same concept, So it's a good tournament for them. It's for me, it's anybody's given day on the girls too, right? They're good. They're gonna go compete. They want that $4 million. They're hungry. We talking about it. Don't we have some picks that we have to do here to?
No, yeah, right here. We have here the Paris female, the women's side now. The males are done and over with. They start on Thursday. They start back again.
Back for those medals.
Yeah.
Going back for the
medals. As we talked about, Korda's on it. One more time again. So, once again, we jump into this. And it's kind of crazy how all this setup is. It's the same thing as with the males. However, the females in 1904 they didn't participate it, and then 2016 they did. So it was pretty exciting watching them and seeing them in. So Korda actually won the last one in 2020. So a couple of things that from the field that is really exciting, really good information. So obviously everybody knows we got 60 players. It's gonna be in Le Golf Nationals, right? Two of this will have 2 nations have teams of 3. One of them is the U.S. With Korda. You got also Li Bu, and then you got my girl Rose Sang. All right, that's Rose Sang. Korda, remember those names. All right, the other nation that has 3 participants is Korea, and Korea has Young Ko. They also have Amy Young Yang and Hayo Kim will be also in there. Also, some more information from the field, man. So, for the first time, there's gonna be brother, like siblings playing. So it's gonna be 1 second right here. So it's gonna be Minju Lee is gonna be playing obviously with the females, and the one that played with the males was Min Woo. Min Woo Lee. So Min Woo Lee and sister Min Ji Lee is gonna be competing at the Olympics. Hopefully, he does a better outing than her. He actually finished tied for 22nd, and we will see. She competed in the one previous to this one. She got tied for 7. So we will see how that breaks down the whole 9 yards. So that's part of the information that we got from actually from the Olympics. With that being said, Miguel, who are your picks?
My picks for this Olympics, and back to picks, right? We better shout out the picks for the Olympics. If I'm not mistaken, I had John Rahm, McIlroy, and the last one. Who was my last one? McIlroy, John Rahm, and I picked one more that was up there too.
Don't come to my mind right now. But shoot me the girls, man. What you got?
But for this Olympics, for the girls, I got Lydia Ko.
Okay.
See if she can come back to back. See if she can pull that off. Amy Yang, which she has one of the most nicest swings out there in the game, and Juku Sato.
Juku
Sato.
Okay, I see.
I'm going for those 3.
Hey, shout out Adam Burns is in the house. Adam, what's up? What's up, Adam?
Come on.
What's up, Adam? Hey, so this is who I got. My turn. All right, obviously we try not to pick the same ones. So I got Korda, obviously the Beast and females golf the Tigerish on the female side. All right.
What do you got? You got Korda, of course.
I got Korda. Then I got Roseanne. I already told you about her earlier. And then I got my girl from Canada, Henderson. All right, those are my 3 picks. All right, so we will see what happens. So it is I'm extremely pumped. I really want to see the girls play this field, and especially compare them to the guys, right? With the range and how far the guys really hit the ball compared to the girls hitting the ball. It's a
different game.
It's a different game.
Well,
like you're not in the back of the
I
tees.
think they play up from a couple tees.
Yeah, they play I think 2 tees down, so that changes the game completely. So for them, it's outstanding. I can't wait for this to start. Like I'm pumped. I really want to make this. I want to see this happen. I want to see Korda go out there and get it. So
again.
Yeah, again.
They're representing their country.
Hey,
they're representing their country too. Remember,
she's gonna be. I don't know if she makes it again. It's gonna be the first back-to-back, either man or woman. So as so she's gonna be. She got her hands full. All right, so those top 15 are no jokes. Sure. All right, so from that point on, we move into the best segment of teaching you how to do this. Golf. Hey, amateurs, be ready to take notes. We're gonna look at this. You already know. Whenever you see this glove, you already know what's the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pen, pencil, pages, whatever, and I'm gonna go start copying this. I'm gonna put it in the wall and everything, wherever it goes. Take notes, guy. Here it is. Golf 101 with Miguel.
All right, let's get right into it because this one's an easy one today, right? I don't want to take too much time. Every time on Golf 101, I'm going to give you an etiquette and then I'm going to give you a rule so that you can understand what's the ruling and you can have an etiquette. That way you can always, at one point, you know what you're doing out there once you go out there. And if you had any doubts or any questions, this can probably help you out. The first etiquette I want to mention, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but it's in the bunker, right? There's bunkers out there on the golf course, and there's no way to. Sometimes there's no way of avoiding them. Obviously, you're gonna see them, or one day you're gonna be in them. Right? We're not aiming for them. The ball just lands in them sometimes. So you got to be careful. Bunkers is a shot that you're going to need in your bag, and you're going to need it with the understanding of the bunker, right? And one etiquette from the bunker is when the ball falls inside of the bunker, right? And now you have to get inside that bunker, and you gotta set your feet, and you gotta get some grounding. So the normal golfer will go in there and then wiggle their feet around and make this big hole on their feet. The indentation of their feet is now, it's like if you make a snow angel, right? It's something similar with your feet. You're making a big groove in there, or like a rut. And then when you hit the ball, you're gonna make certain sand you're gonna take out of this bunker, and you're gonna make a little strip of it. So a good etiquette is when you're done with your shot, you hit it out the bunker fine, rake all this back. There's a rake either in the cart, it's sticking right in the middle. Make sure that you identify this if you have it in your cart. And then, or it's on the side of the bunkers, either side. If it's on the other side, take the time and walk over there and rake this bunker and all this footsteps, even the footsteps that you walk and made the pattern to get to it. Make sure you rake that, because an etiquette is that if the next ball or the next person hits in this bunker, and imagine it just falls right in that indentation. Now you don't have a good shot at it, or like you had, because it was fluffed up and it was nice. The next person wants to have that, right? So you making this indentation maybe would give him a bad lie, right? So you want to rake that up nice and fluff, and you just want to just rake it, make sure it's just nice and how it was there or left. Okay, you always just want to do that. That's a great etiquette. That's something that you should learn right away. If I hit out the bunker, let me put my club away, let me rake, and make sure that if the ball comes here again, like nothing happened. Another one, if you're on the green and if you get out of the bunker, you want to at least hit your feet or your cleats, because there's a lot of sand coming in there. You want to hit your cleats a little bit with your stick, or even with your other shoe, or whatever you have on that day. You want to make sure they're not that dirty before you walk onto the green, before you're going to go putt, because that sand, somebody's line, and that sand can deviate somebody's ball, because now there's sand on top of the green. Those are two great etiquettes that you can fix instantly. Rake the bunkers and kick the sand out of your cleats before you reach the green. Let's go to a rule. A rule going right into the bunker. If there's something in front of the bunker of your ball, let's say you're in the bunker and there's a loose rock impediment, whatever there is, a stick, sometimes there's shells, a big shell. You can remove this shell from away from your ball and behind your ball. I think there's a new rule that came out now. If it's underneath the rock, that you can take out the rock and place it again. But don't always go to your local rules. Always see if always go on whichever site you go on for rules. It's out there. But I think you can clean around it. You can't move it. So you got to be careful. If it's just something from the side of it, okay, you can take it off. You just can't move it. But no, I think if it's underneath the rock and we can identify that it's a rock underneath there, I think that's the only time if they change the rule. But normally you cannot move the ball. You have to take the loose impediment around it, and you can't ground your club. In the bunker, you cannot ground your club. You cannot put your club and make a swing in the bunker first. You just have to get out one shot. If it comes out, it comes out, which this is what you're hoping for. But that's my etiquette from the bunker. Rake them. Don't kick off your shoes of sand. And then my rule, obviously, is that move everything around the ball. You just can't improve your lie unless it's identified as a rock. That's my golf one-on-one.
Outstanding. And well, you know what is outstanding? Our next sponsor here, Skate to Paradise. Hey, if you are planning to attend the island, if you plan to go on vacation to Puerto Rico, just give you a couple of days, why not go to the paradise, right? Go ahead and call Skate to Paradise at 787-516-1025. What they're gonna do, man, you're gonna go in a boat, you're gonna go in this territory, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna go to the islands in the east side of Puerto Rico, Vieques, Culebras, you're gonna go around and double check everything, snorkel with turtles. Hopefully you will see some dolphins out there, maybe you can see a ray, we don't know. But they will treat you the best. You're gonna be a whole day or a half day, you pick on that one. Okay, you got a chance to actually get and taste our native food. All right, it's gonna be awesome, man. Just give them a call. Skate to Paradise. Once again, 787-516-1025. If you tell them that We Call Sports sent you, they're gonna give you a quick discount in there. So call them up. And moving on to LIV Golf. All right, hey, listen, guys. If you got any comments or whatever, just make it put them in there. I just put a question there. If you like LIV Golf, do you like LIV Golf? That's the question. Tell me why you like it. You like it too. All right. Me personally, Miguel, guess why it is? Because it's golf.
It's loud.
Because it's golf, but louder. I love it. Okay. It's just even a catchy thing to say. So it gets you. Anyway, so we're going to be touching LIV Golf just briefly. There's no tournaments yet until the 16, which is the Greenbrier. Over at, I think it's, I gotta keep forgetting where it's at. I think it's Cali. It's the old white Greenbrier. Please double check them out. 16 to 18. This is the one prior to the individual championship. All right. So, LIV Golf only has 3 tournaments to go. So it will be outstanding. Please try to catch them up. The individual is going to be in Chicago, and the final one is going to be in Dallas. So, please, if you're in the area, check them out. I can't tell you more than this, man. It's just outstanding, Miguel. So
yeah, they came and I didn't get to go, but I played. Me and Adam, shout out to Adam. Me and Adam actually played it the next day that they were here. That's the closest we got over here at the Orange National. But I want to go see LIV. I haven't seen one. You know, one of our sponsors, they want to send us out to LIV one of these days. They're everywhere, but that's I would like to.
All right. Just to go ahead and go to a quick shout out of and just check the field right now on the individuals. Right now is winning is Joaquin Neyman. They call him Waco in LIV. So Waco is leading by only like 15, 20 points. It's not that much. So John Ram is second with his Legion 13 partner at third with Terrell Hatton in there. So it will be outstanding moving forward. So just keep an eye on the individuals. That's the first. The one in Chicago is to celebrate the individual. The one in Dallas is for the team event. All right, so it will be outstanding. And talking about the team, we got the Shambo with his Crushers. Legion 13 is also there. This is a close race. All right, so if the Legion explodes and either side, they can take it all, even the individual and the teams. So we will see about on that. So Miguel, who you got in here? You think John Ram can make it happen on this?
You know what? Now coming back from that, he'll probably get, because he's been playing good. DeChambeau has been active playing too, and Neyman is his name is a couple places too. Like the rest of them, like the Dustin Johnson, I haven't seen him play nowhere besides these, the LIV ones. I haven't seen Mickelson. I saw Mickelson. I think
they played in all these majors, but they didn't make it. They didn't make the cut.
Yeah, and they didn't play. A lot of them don't play besides. I don't know if they're like practicing. I don't know if they do practice runs every day, but actively competing. I see the DeChambeau on his YouTube channel. I can see Neyman competing with the PGA all the time here. Now, he's in a couple events more than others. So these are, I feel like they're more active. So I think one of these, either Shambo, Ram, Neyman, these are the types that I see on the leaderboards that they're going to stay up there consistent day in, day out. And remember, right, it has to be pride for them because money I don't think is an issue in life.
Yeah, oh yeah. I got Adams here saying that Orange County National is one of the top 5 courses out in Orlando. So
Yeah. Oh, super. They have 2 courses there. Um, Brookett Cat and Panthers Lake. We played them both, me and Adam. And yes, and we played it right after the live. Like they had the stadium, all the bleachers and stuff out there, and it was pretty cool just to even see that. And it's a tough course. It's a really nice course. It's the largest driving range too. One of the largest driving ranges out there, facilities. Yeah.
oh shoot. So that's what we got. That's what we got. Shout out to Adam too. Appreciate it, Adam. Shout out to him. Shout out to Live Golf. It's golf but louder. So we will see what's going on here. I'm excited for them because their season is almost done. So they're gonna be done before the PGA. So it's the exciting part starts now for them. So whoever is the winner on the team event, they're all gonna have those 4 trophies. Each one of them takes their trophy. And for the other side, it's gonna be the individual's gonna be that ring and then a huge prize money, cash money. All right. I really don't have the number right now, but I think we said it a couple times already. So it's somewhere between 18 million to like 20. It's around there.
It ain't gonna be cheap.
It ain't gonna be cheap. So 3 courses that Adam says here. 3 courses that don't forget the tooth course. 9 hole per par 3.
Yeah. So it has 2 courses and it has a small one.
Okay.
Like a 9 hole that. It's like a practice one, but it's still 9 hole. It's probably better than your regular, all the municipal courses. It's well taken care of. It's just that middle one smaller. It's not. It has like par 4s, par 3s, just to get you warm. It's like a warm up to get you prepared for that round. It's a good 9 though.
Okay,
he's right.
Okay. Well, definitely got to go out there and check it out. Hey, Adam, man, whenever you get a chance, man, we would love to have you in the program, man. So let us know when are you down. Also, not only to Adam, anybody that want to participate in the program, I already got like 2 or 3 in there that want to come in and want to give their 2 cents in here about golf and just drink,
experience,
drink and chill. Drink and chill. It could be water, it could be iced tea, it could be whatever. It's just a good Monday. After the weekend is over, after we get the champion or whatever, we're just getting relaxed and just talk golf, talk what we love. Those junkies out there. That's for all those junkies out there. Whoever wants to come in participate in the program, please just send us a message.
Super invited.
And we double check you out and we bring you in, tell you what you need, and then we're gonna go at it. But once again, thank you for everybody for being here. I want to go ahead and put a shout out like on Thursday for we call sports. The main cast, we got John D, we got G.I. Josh and moi right here. Also on Friday we got G.I. Josh and Hush, the tag team champions of We Call Sports, talking about wrestling, everything on wrestling from the local wrestling in Puerto Rico all the way from next AEW and WWE. All right, so just they're gonna bring out everything, the hot and the greatest that we have here, and you already know what you got on Mondays. All right, you're already tuned in to us. All right, you got Miguel Golf 101. You got Nolo Boy #Red Cup all day, every day here. So once again, thank you, and don't forget to share. Miguel, take it.
Listen, yes, thank you for the subscribers, for the likes, even just watching the video, right? Well, obviously, we swipe every day. If you ever stopped out here, it's just golf, right? We can talk. And just like Nolo said, we would like to have anybody on the channel that wants to participate, say their experience, how they, how golf changed their life, or anything like that, right? Obviously, a little like and subscribe here and there would keep on moving the channel, like always, right? Everybody wants to keep on giving content. We give golf content, so every Monday. And yeah, keep on following us. We got a lot more. We're going to get a little more innovative, have some videos for you. The rules will be on the video and all that stuff. So stay tuned.
We're going to get you more swings and looks on how we swinging around, me and Miguel.
Yep. How I play.
Yep.
No
So you will see like a beginners with me, but then you're gonna see the pro right here. So,
I don't say pro.
but you guys are gonna enjoy it. I promise you that. We're gonna keep bringing that good content. And remember, if you got a closet in your house, just remember this one. All right, I need you to pay attention. If you got a closet in your house, go ahead and hang this out, dudes.